Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and we have ourselves a green day. We've got a market that's over $2.3 trillion. That's trillion with a T. We've got an XRP that's up over 10%, up to $1.54. Let's see what XRP's done in the last 24 hours. We'll see where we've gotten. As low as $1.34, as high as $1.60. Now this is pretty interesting, because if you look at this is what Rob XRP is saying. He said this today. Is it the 5th? Yeah, it's the 5th. XRP USD, the expected upward step formation has started. We can expect to see a rise to about $1.64, where we will start our last plateau before bursting. It can start bursting at any time, eyes open. So I think this is pretty interesting, because he called that an hour or two, I think, before it touched 160. So we'll see what happens there. It's just one person's opinion. Okay, Stellar put this out today. This exciting Visa Telemobile partnership will leverage Stellar and Circle Pay to connect the underbanked to the digital currency ecosystem. Learn more about the partnership and how these organizations are using technology as the path towards broader financial inclusion. All right, so, and you'll remember that Stellar partnered with Circle to basically, I think, to put their stable coin on the Stellar network so that it can actually move fast. Okay, now Mike Novogratz, this morning we covered that his company Galaxy bought BitGo, and he was on CNBC. He wanted to play you a couple of these clips.
Okay, you know what? You got this acquisition. Can you go into because I know you want to talk about it. What is BitGo? What does it do for Galaxy?
So listen, BitGo is the second largest custodian in the world. With this acquisition, we become the second largest custodian behind Coinbase, 42 billion assets under custody. They have a huge customer base that we don't talk to, and so instantly we get 400 more institutional customers. Where we can cross-sell our products, and they can, of course, cross-sell BitGo products to our customers. But most importantly, it's a marriage of kind of West Coast and East Coast. It's tech and finance. When you think about the crypto revolution, it's a tech revolution, right? It's taking technology and the blockchain and bringing it to finance. And so we're going to go from being a company that invested in blockchain infrastructure, that used blockchain infrastructure, to one that builds blockchain infrastructure. And that's exciting as can be.
Okay. Now, of course, he had to go over Dogecoin. This is what's I'm about to illustrate some mega absurdity to you. This is what CNBC thinks is important, okay? Is what Dogecoin is doing. I want you to watch this, and then I'm going to show you just how absurd it is.
Just what do you make of what's been going on with Dogecoin? And the point has been made here that maybe it's not a real positive for the rest of crypto. It almost drags down the rest of crypto because it was kind of a joke and not real, and it makes some people question all of crypto at this point. What's your opinion?
Listen, I think we all should listen to what Dogecoin is saying. It was the same thing we heard when we saw GameStop. There's a group of young people, a lot of them, that are singing out their voice loud and clear, saying, "Hey, we're going to put our money behind this." There's some nihilism to it. There's some excitement to it. And all of a sudden, we did a report on Dogecoin. Who would have thought Galaxy Digital is doing a report on Dogecoin? But we put a research report out yesterday, and we called it the most honest shitcoin. I got a little heck for the title. There's something really pure about it, right? There's no one developing on it, right? It is literally just a store of value for this group of young millennials and Gen Z. I worry that once the enthusiasm rolls out, there are no developers, there's no institutions coming in, but it's got the moniker of the people's coin right now, and it would be very dangerous to be short, I tell you that much. And whenever I say,
okay, the one thing he is not telling you is that Dogecoin is an improvement technologically on Bitcoin. That's the part of that he just doesn't want to tell you, because he's kind of backed into a wall, because he knows Bitcoin has no use case other than to be a store of value. And the only reason they're touting it as a store of value is because it was the first one. But just about any of these digital assets are better technologically than Bitcoin and could be a store of value. All they have to do is have a mega marketing program behind them, like Bitcoin has. That's really, there's only two differences between three. There's three differences between Bitcoin and all the rest. First, it was the first, and they chose. And second, it has a huge marketing program about it. But third, it's the worst tech. It's worse tech than pretty much all of the other digital assets. So in other words, only because a few rich people grabbed onto it early and decided they were going to market this, and I think they saw that they had to, because then they started realizing it wasn't going to achieve what its white paper had set out for it to achieve. So all they could do is market the heck out of it. That's what they're doing, but they're wrong. And now let's show you how absurd not just Dogecoin but Bitcoin too is. So this is Rosie Rios, who was with the Treasury Department. She just joined the board of directors at Ripple. The $1.69 trillion woman joins Ripple board of directors, and all CNBC can talk about is Dogecoin. All the world's a stage, folks. Don't be distracted by false green candles. Listen to what she says here.
So my name currently appears, well, actually, let's see. There's $1.71 trillion of U.S. currency in circulation worldwide. 1.71 trillion. My name is on $1.69 trillion.
So CNBC thinks that this is less important than talking about Dogecoin on their channel. Pitiful. And how about this? Now, remember Miguel Valles? He left the CME Group, which is a Ripple investor, early Ripple investor too, where he was the global head of precious metals, to go to this little startup in Silicon Valley called Ripple to run XRP markets. Now Rosie Rios joins Ripple board, and part of her job was to oversee U.S. gold. She was literally the overseer of Fort Knox. Listen to this.
So just so you know, Fort Knox, so I also oversee our gold. So we are the official custodian of all U.S. gold, including Fort Knox, including the 5% that is in the New York Federal Reserve. We also have some gold reserves also in Denver. It is real. We audit it every year. Every year it's audited. I've seen our gold. It is absolutely there, and it is real. But I do appreciate that.
So she oversaw the gold of the U.S. She said they were the official custodian of gold for the United States. That was her job. Do you find it a coincidence, kind of strange coincidence, that on the same day that the woman who was the official custodian of the gold of the United States announces she's going to be on Ripple's board of directors, and on the same day, PolySign gets the banking custody charter from the New York Financial Services Department in New York? Do you think that's a coincidence? I do not. Now, something that may have been missed, Rosie Rios was also at DC FinTech Week in 2020. I was looking through, you'll see that Brad Garlinghouse was there, and then you'll see Benoit Curé from the head of the BIS was there, Chris Giancarlo, who said he doesn't believe XRP is a security, was there, Kahina Van Dyke, global at the time, well now she's global head of digital channels and client data analytics at Standard Chartered Bank, just a node on the network away from Ripple. Let's see who else was there. You have, if you look, there's Rosie Rios, former treasurer of the United States. Here's an interesting one, or two. Sharon Brown, former commissioner at the CFTC. So on the same panel as Rosie Rios, you have Linda Lacewell, who's superintendent, New York Department of Financial Services. And I think that's the same organization that just gave PolySign their bank chartered to do custody in New York. Okay, same day that Rosie Rios is announced. And those are all coincidences, by the way, just so you know. And this was actually Rosie Rios, who is on a panel with Chris Brummer, who's the professor at Georgetown Law, who also interviewed Brad Garlinghouse. You can look that one up on YouTube. And he also interviewed Jay Clayton in the interview where someone from the audience specifically asked Jay Clayton about XRP. All the world's a stage. Moving along. It's not Bitcoin. It's not Ethereum. It sure as hell is not Dogcoin. Strap in. This is Rosie Rios. And who is she standing beside? I don't know who this guy is. But that, my friends, is Ben Bernanke. And that is Timothy Geithner. And I've told you for a long time on this channel that everything you're watching came from the rise. The Bitcoin was let out by Satoshi Nakamoto, of course, but who I tell you is a government or a group of governments. I don't know which ones. Okay, it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that these two guys and Hank Paulson were the three main guys that got the United States through the financial crisis. Rosie Rios, her boss was Timothy Geithner. Her signature is right below his signature on that $1.69 trillion in U.S. circulation. But look at all these coincidences. Timothy Geithner, Ben Bernanke, Rosie Rios. There's Ben Bernanke on the stage at Swell by Ripple with Gene Sperling. I guess that was 2017, maybe it was 18. And then there's Timothy Geithner beside Bill Clinton. Oh, there's Bill Clinton with Gene Sperling on the Swell by Ripple stage with Brad Garlinghouse. And I think that was 2017 or 18, one of the, maybe 18. Then as you go down, here's Timothy Geithner standing beside President Obama, who is standing beside Larry Summers, who is an advisor to the Digital Currency Group, one of the first investors in Ripple and in Coinbase. And there's Timothy Geithner beside Obama, who's beside Ben Bernanke. And I think I can't make her out, but I want to say that is Mary Jo White, who was the SEC commissioner, who is now a lawyer for Ripple. And then as you go down, somebody else posted this. That's Mary Jo White sitting there laughing with Gary Gensler, who's now the SEC chairman. There she is again, laughing with Gary Gensler, who's now the SEC chairman. Moving along. And some of you out there are taking Dogcoin seriously. Okay, really? XRP Bart from Bank XRP, Ripple ODL partner exchange Bitso raises $250 million, becomes Latin America's first crypto unicorn. And then there's this. Rob Licker sent me this. I don't know how many years I've been telling you now. I think at least 3. I've been telling you that you will start seeing all of these crypto blockchain related companies begin to advertise. They will be, this is probably the year. I think we're finally at the year. You will see at the Super Bowl this year, I believe, crypto advertisements out the wazoo. But this is an announcement. We're excited to kick off partnership with the New York Giants, making Grayscale the first crypto sponsor of an NFL team. Let me remind you all, you can earn Kava staking rewards. They're one of my sponsors. There's a link in the description of this video to them. You can go and you can stake digital assets at these platforms where Kava runs on the back end. Binance, Huobi Global, Kraken, BitMax, MXC Exchange, or you can go directly to kava.io and get your own wallet on your phone, like the Trust wallet, like I did, and you can earn these percentages, annual percentage yields on your different tokens on that platform. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family that Kava has it going on if you want to stake your digital asset.